Genetic Woman. 4 stars. Psychic. Effect monster. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points and select one of your removed from play Psychic-type monsters. Add it to your hand. It has 1,700 attack points and 1,200 defense points. Psychic Emperor. 6 stars. Psychic Effect monster. When this card is normal or special summoned, gain 500 life points for each Psychic-type monster in your graveyard. 2,400 attack points and 1,000 defense points. Silent Psychic Wizard. 4 stars. Psychic Effect monster. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one Psychic-type monster in your graveyard. Banish that target. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, special summon that monster banished by this effect. 1,900 attack points. 0 defense points. Telekinetic Shocker. 4 stars. Psychic Effect monster. If a Psychic-type monster on the field would be destroyed, you can pay 500 life points and destroy this card instead. 1,700 attack points. 700 defense points. Kribons. 2 stars. Psychic Tuner monster. When this card is targeted for an attack, you can pay 800 life points. Negate that attack. 1,200 attack points. 400 defense points. Cosmo Goodwitch. 4 stars. Psychic Effect monster. During either player's turn, you can banish this card and special summon one level 5 or higher Cosmo monster from your hand. You can only use this effect of Cosmo Goodwitch once per turn. Once per turn, you can pay 500 life points, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Change it to face-down defense position. 1,800 attack points. 1,000 defense points. Mech Knight Orange Sunset. 6 stars. Psychic Effect monster. If 2 or more cards are in the same column, you can special summon this card from your hand in that column. You can only special summon Mech Knight Orange Sunset once per turn with this effect. If an opponent's card in this card's column is destroyed by battle or leaves the field, you can special summon one Mech Knight monster from your hand. 800 attack points. 3,000 defense points. Mental Seeker. 3 stars. Psychic Tuner monster. When this removed from play card is special summoned, reveal the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Choose one of those cards and remove it from play. Then, shuffle the others into the deck. 800 attack points. 600 defense points. Psybeast. 2 stars. Psychic Effect monster. When this card is normal summoned, you can remove from play one Psychic-type monster from your deck. This card's level becomes the level of that monster. 700 attack points. 500 defense points. Dr. Frankenderp. 3 stars. Psychic Effect monster. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can pay 500 life points. Look at the top card of your deck, then place it on the bottom of your deck, or reveal it and add it to your hand, but skip your next draw phase. If added to the hand, you can only use this effect of Dr. Frankenderp once per turn. 300 attack points, 300 defense points. Armored Axon Kicker. 6 stars. Psychic Effect monster. If you control a face-up Psychic-type monster, you can normal summon this card without tributing. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you take damage equal to half the destroyed monster's attack. Then, you can special summon one monster from your graveyard with attack less than or equal to the damage you took. 2,200 attack points, 1,800 defense points. Watt Psychic Fighter. 3 stars. Psychic Effect monster. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one card in your opponent's graveyard. Place it on either the top or bottom of their deck. You can only use this effect of Watt Psychic Fighter once per turn. Hushed Psychic Cleric. 3 stars. Psychic Effect monster. If this card is normal or flip summoned, change it to defense position. Once per turn, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one Psychic-type monster in your graveyard, banish that target. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one monster banished by this card's effect, special summon that target. 0 attack points, 2,100 defense points. Serene Psychic Witch. 3 stars. Psychic Effect monster. When this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can banish one Psychic-type monster with 2,000 or less attack from your deck. During the next standby phase, if this card stays in the graveyard, special summon the monster banished by this card's effect. 1400 attack points, 1200 defense points. Master Geeg. 9 stars. Psychic effect monster. Once per turn, you can pay 1000 life points to destroy monsters your opponent controls, equal to the number of face-up psychic-type monsters you control. 2600 attack points, 1400 defense points. Hyper Psychic Riser. 6 stars. Psychic Synchro Effect Monster. 1 tuner, plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Monsters with less attack than this card cannot attack. Also, neither player can activate the effect of face-up monsters on the field with more attack than this card. If this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to your graveyard, you can target 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner monster in your graveyard with the same type and attribute as each other, add them to your hand. You can only use this effect of Hyper Psychic Riser once per turn. Attack 2000. 600 defense points. Time Thief Redoer. 4 black stars. Psychic Xyz Effect Monster. Requires 2 level 4 monsters. Once per turn, during the standby phase, you can attach the top card of your deck to this card as material. As a quick effect, you can detach up to 3 different types of materials from this card, then apply the following effects depending on what was detached. Monster cards, banish this card until the end phase. Spell cards, draw 1 card. Trap cards, place 1 face-up card your opponent controls on the top of the deck. You can only use the effect of Time Thief Redoer once per turn. 2400 attack points. 2000 defense points. Dr. Cranium. 1 star. Psychic Effect Monster. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can pay 800 life points to add 1 Psychic-type monster from your deck to your hand. 100 attack points, 100 defense points. Grapple Blocker. 4 stars. Psychic Effect Monster. When this card is normal summoned, you can select 1 monster your opponent controls. The selected monster cannot attack or be tributed, while this card remains face-up on the field. During each of your end phases, pay 500 life points or destroy this card. 1200 attack points, 2000 defense points. Mind Protector. 3 stars. Psychic Effect Monster. This card's controller must pay 500 life points during each of their standby phases. If they cannot, destroy this card. Monsters with 2000 or less attack cannot declare an attack, except for Psychic-type monsters. 0 attack points, 2200 defense points. Psychic Snail. 4 stars. Psychic Effect Monster. You can pay 800 life points and select 1 other face-up Psychic-type monster you control. That monster can attack twice during each battle phase. This card cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. 1900 attack points, 1200 defense points.